Hello Gemini, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your year overview for New Year 2018. This reading is for the Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon and Gemini Rising sign, and I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please watch your Moon sign or your Rising sign. For this reading I'm using the Gilded Tarot deck by Ciro Marchetti, which is that one. I'm going to draw one card for each month, and I'll draw an additional card which will represent the whole year, the whole main theme of the year. In my future readings in 2018 I will use those cards and we can elaborate and see what's actually progresses from this reading for you. I will be using them in my monthly readings. Maybe I'll just shuffle it. I already pre-shuffled them, but I just want to concentrate a little bit more and shuffle those cards, and then we'll go ahead with your reading for year 2018, dear Gemini. Okay, and the first card which represents the whole year is the Five of Wands. Sorry, just covering everything. And for the January we have the Chariot. For February we have Four of Wands. March we have the Empress. April we have the King of Cups. May we have the Knight of Swords. And in June we have the Temperance. And then we have July we have Page of Pentacles. August we have Ten of Cups. September we have Nine of Pentacles. October we have the Wheel of Fortune. November we have Four of Pentacles. And in December we have the Sun. What's a fantastic end of the year in December. Success, recognition, wonderful cards. Okay, the main theme of the year is the Five of Wands. All the fives are talking either about losses or fights. For you, unfortunately, it's a fight. But sometimes it actually talks about more about competition. So if you are in a new position at work or somewhere, or you are running a business, or with a corporate environment, there's a lot of competition and you're trying to achieve. That will be your main theme. You will be trying to sort of stand out of the crowd. You will try sort of, there will be quite a lot of arguments, the confrontations, maybe with your colleagues, or if you don't work, it could be in your family environment or whatever, maybe between friends or something. But there will be quite a lot of competitions, either between friends and you, or either between at work, or if you're not working, it could be sometimes, quite a lot of quarreling in your family environment. But it's not a very sort of heavy card. Don't take it as a, quite an unfortunate card. It's quite a light card. Five of Wands. It's minor arcana. It comes and goes. There will be that sort of the issues will be arising, comes and goes as the year will be progressing. But it's not a very heavy energy, and I'm sure you can easily manage that, the Gemini. And in January, it's a fantastic start for the year for you. It's a card of the Chariot. It's a card of Cancer sometimes. Maybe Cancer person is going to be significant for you in the month of January. But in general, it talks about victory. It's about moving forward. It's about being in charge, ruling the situation. Whatever will be significant in January for you is a relationship or work or business. I don't know, whatever is significant for you, dear Gemini. It's a general reading for thousands and thousands of people. But you will be in a very advantageous position. You will be ruling the situation, and you will be, you will be in control. And another fantastic card for you is in February, sorry, Tuesday. In February we have a Four of Wands. Four of Wands is the card of happy family, happy home. It's actually also can talk about purchasing the house and home for yourself. Four represents secure base, secure environment, very stable situation. And because it all talks about the family life, I believe that whatever, even if it's just boyfriend and girlfriend living together, maybe you're not a family yet, but it still will be very stable. So whatever your situation is, even if you're single, but then you still got like family around you, you know, parents, siblings or someone, your life is going to be very stable, very prosperous, will be very happy. Or you, as I said, you might be purchasing house. Four of Wands sometimes talks about wedding. If you're in relationship, you might be planning a wedding, or you know, or engagement, or you're going to the wedding or engagement. It's a very happy card, and there's a lot of energies there, fiery energy. Wands is all about passion and fire. So if we're talking about relationship, then there's quite a nice sort of energy over there. And we're moving to March, and we have the Empress. The Empress is someone who is a very beautiful woman. If gentlemen are watching this video, and if you're if you're looking for a partner, that could be a partner coming in March to you. She's very feminine. She is very fertile as well. She represents all the femininity, all our women's qualities, you know, women's qualities, beauty, motherhood, all the best qualities which women carry, childbearing, being the mother, as I said, being fertile. Ladies, if you're hoping to get pregnant, March could be a very good period for you to get pregnant, and you know, if you don't want to get pregnant, make sure you protect yourself in the month of March, because it's a very sort of fertile period for you. But it's a beautiful card. It's a card of someone who could do anything. As the woman, you can be in charge of, like, for example, a business, or have a high-flying job, being well paid, having a career, but at the same time you could be a very good mother. You can look after all your household, after your children, after your family. It's a beautiful card, and you, Gemini, maybe in months of March, you will be like this. That's the qualities you will be manifesting in months of March. You might manifest them every single day, but they will be extremely prominent in this month, or you might need some of these qualities actually to manifest them, you know, to be recognized, or some sort of situations, maybe, you know, to shine, to show yourself. And then in April we have a King of Cups. Here we are. Here we start talking about the love. Ladies, if you're looking for love, April is a good month for this. We have that King of Cups, who is the water sign. It's a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer person. He is very warm. He's very loving. He is very romantic. Yes, he holds that cup in front of him. The cup is full of emotions. Cup is full of love. He is there for you. The slightly negative side of this card, when those qualities slightly sort of in excess, the person is very affectionate, and when they don't show affection just to you, they show affection to all women, and that might actually sometimes cause jealousy, or actually he might actually be a little bit of a player. But in this sort of your cards are very positive. I don't see any third party situation or anything, so it could be just a nice warm person who is very affectionate, who is full of love coming into your life, or maybe you're already partnered with someone. either their water sign or someone who has got hold of those qualities, because there's also influence of other planets and other stars on our sort of chart, birth chart. And some people, they might not be water sign, but carry those qualities of a water sign person because of their planetary configuration. So you either paired or someone new is coming, or this person could be just significant for you in the month of April, dear Gemini. And then we have a Knight of Swords coming in May. That is the movement, forward movement. Sometimes it talks about being a bit sharp with the tongue, having, maybe saying something which you regret a bit later, and sometimes it's a gossip. Again, that could be a person who is, when we talk here, this one is very sort of soft. If you're a young person, and there's actually some young person, because King is a little bit more mature person, where the Knights are a little bit more younger person. So if you're in relationship with young, and there's a new relationship starting with the air sign. Air sign is the air signs are Libra, actually you, Gemini, and Aquarius person. So if another air sign is coming into your life, or it could be, as I said, it could be you using that sword and actually acting a little bit immature, saying something, then regretting it. So you need to watch what your tongue, what you're doing in the month of April, dear Gemini. Or if there is another person coming into your life who is also air sign, and it could be a love interest. The Knight of Swords could be a little bit of a players as well, but I haven't got, as I said, I've got no proof based on these cards that there will be either this person or this person can cause you any trouble from this point of view, because all your cards are really good for this year. So just watch out. This person may be actually using his intellect a little before they're using their emotions, because opposite, like King of Cups, maybe you will just have two people. One is a little bit more mature, other one will be a bit younger, dear Gemini. So, and you just sort of have to judge those two people, just sort of deal with those two. One of them is in April, this one comes in May. And in June it tells you that you need patience. And I believe you might need patience actually with this card or with this card, when there's a lot of competition in your life, where there is a lot of sort of fighting. But as I said, it's not a serious fight over there. It's only 5, it's only 5. It's only minor, Cana. But you do need a lot of patience. You need to keep everything in moderation and in balance. So if you are actually seeing another card over there for you talking about the balance. But if you are sort of moderation and patience, and I think you need the patience with this person. Sometimes Knights also represents a movement. So if you are starting because you are starting something new in January, or you're ruling, you're directing, all your attention, all your energy, all your effort somewhere. And actually, coming to May, they will start, the movement started coming, you will get a fast movement. Or there might be actually messages coming to you. There will be some information is coming, messages. But I believe it's more about moving forward or having that person in your life. And even if things have started moving really fast, then the message for you, Gemini, is to be patient and sort of take, how it comes, and deal with everything, on a day-by-day basis. And also, as I said about moderation, if there is a lot of sort of be moderate with everything, with what you do. Try to balance your work and home environment. You know, don't overindulge. You can see there are cups over there. Don't indulge in alcohol consumption or food or anything. Anything in excess will not be sort of advisable in the month of June for you. The Temperance cards also talks about sign of Sagittarius, which is fire sign. So if Sagittarius could be significant for you in the month of June, dear Gemini. And then in July we got a Page of Pentacles. Pages are very early, so if, as I said, it's underneath January, so underneath that Chariot, if you have started something at the beginning of the year, there will be fast movement, but then money will start coming slow. If we're talking about business, if this reading for you is all about your business, about your career, about work, money will start coming slow to you, but they will be coming. And whatever you started, it will be still on a very early sort of stages before it started bringing you actual, you know, income. It's on a very early stages. If you started a relationship with any of those signs, as a King of Cups or maybe Knight of Swords, or you know, someone who carries that sort of qualities, the relationship will develop, but they will go forward on a very slow pace. But also, it's still on a very early stages, this relationship. You're probably just dating, you're just probably going out. Or if you started a business, then it's a very early stages of business development for you. And then just underneath February, where we were talking about happy family life, happy home, we got another one, which talks about August, and you've got another, you know, fantastic card, which is Wish Fulfillment card. Wish Fulfillment card is the 10 of Cups. Cups is all about our emotions. It's all about feeling good, feeling happy, feeling joy and happiness. And you've got all 10 cards are full with that positive energy, full with that positive feelings. It's a card of happy family life. You see there's on the picture, there is a house, there is 2 women sitting there. It's a really, there's nothing I can add to this apart from the wish fulfillment in August for you, dear Gemini. All the wishes, everything which you wanted to achieve or receive, you will get everything in August. And then in September, I see 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is the card of being single, but being happy and independent. It's a card of a single woman who's got good financial support. She is, and it's just underneath that Empress card, where Empress represents more about sort of motherly feelings, being a good wife, being a good girlfriend, partner, where here you're single, but you are very financially secure. You're actually quite happy to be single. It's not a negative card of being lonely. Being single and being lonely is 2 different things. So here, you're single, but you're happy to be single because financially you're independent, you're secure, you wear beautiful clothes, you wear nice jewelries, you're in a very nice environment, you've got a nice happy home, maybe you've got divorce, but I don't see a card of legal or anything, separation or anything. It's just being, you know, the way you are, you know, maybe just feeling single, you know, even if you are in relationship. Sometimes people just in relationship, but they keep their independence and they just live separately, and they still enjoy each other's company, but they also enjoy their own independence. So in October, I see the Wheel of Fortune. It's again another fantastic card. It's Major Arcana. You've got quite a lot of Major Arcana cards. You have the Chariot, you've got the Empress, you've got the Temperance, and Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. And Wheel of Fortune tells me that the wheel, it's a karma, it's, you know, fate, sorry. And it's the Wheel of Fortune is turning, taking you, turning towards better times for you. You are on the top of this wheel, so you're enjoying everything which is that this fate, which is this karma is giving to you. It's not always nice to be on the bottom of the wheel, because then you feel that the whole universe is on your shoulders and on your back and you have to carry everything. But this, now you're actually on the top of it, so life is easy and happy for you. And just enjoy, really. It's a fantastic card for you. It's everything is. You had so many fantastic cards this year, dear Gemini. It's actually probably one of the most positive readings I've done so far for other signs. Very good. And then in November we're coming, and it's Four of Pentacles. It's a card of financial stability. So if we're talking about business, that represents you, the way you sort of feel yourself. But if we're talking about business, if you started in July with the Page of Pentacles really slow, then in November you're actually financially very secure. Four represents, we were talking about Four of Wands, that's four is talking about secure base. So you build that secure base, financial secure base for yourself. And you're holding really tight to what you achieved so far. Sometimes there's a slightly negative meaning for this card, that you are like a misere holding to that money, that you need to leave, release a little bit, the hold, and, trying to be a little bit more generous with your finances. But I think it's actually quite good what you achieved. You've got a balance. Four is talking about balance, as I said, about security. So it's quite good financially in November. And then in December, the sign is shining. It's celebration. It's success. It's, I don't know, it's happiness. It's just fantastic months for you. Everything, whatever you wanted, as the sun, as the warmth. Unless sun sometimes also talks about traveling. So maybe you go on holiday, maybe instead of stuck in somewhere in cold England or somewhere in other world. You probably decided that you're going to have your Christmas and New Year somewhere in Thailand, and have all this sunshine, or Australia, have a barbecue party. So that could be the case, or it will be a really, really good month for you. Very, very nice. Well, Gemini, it's fantastic reading. Even though the main card for the whole year was the Five of Wands, it's a competition, and maybe that competition is going to give you that stimulus to actually achieve all this success which you're going to achieve during the year. And as I said, it's not a very heavy card, might not be very pleasant, but it's not really something which you can't handle, because it's only minor arcana, comes and goes. And you start the year very successful, and continue with the Four of Wands being the Empress, possible romantic relationship with the King of Cups or Knight of Swords. You will need all your patience which you have, and then second half of the year even good, very good financially. You've got the wish fulfillment, Wheel of Fortune. You've got the Sun card. What else can I add? Nothing, to be honest. I'm going to use each card for every month in my future monthly readings. And if you would like to elaborate on this reading or any monthly readings, please contact me for the private readings, and all the information is underneath this video in the description box. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.